Assalamu alaikum everyone, I'm standing here thrilled to tell you about our experience in NSTI competition. And before even mentioning anything about the days of the competition itself, I have to mention how it started as a learning journey and as a process, because what was there, the work that was done behind the scenes before the competition itself was way more than we expected and we anticipated at the beginning. So it was months of work, and the idea was just a thought that came to us. All of a second, our idea was to create a treatment for a forest to tackle the increasing trend of wildfires that was happening. It may seem like a really big one for like high school students with a minimal background in chemistry and environmental science, but we would be able to create it. So through the initial phase, it was a lot of research that was done, a lot of studying in a way, because we needed to get that knowledge on how like a fire happens, how the forest fires specifically happen, why the specific tree had a fire bursting on it. So we needed to understand everything that was happening in the background of this fire for us to create this treatment. And it was a lot of work, a lot of research, and that was amazing because it taught me how to do proper scientific research. And there were many obstacles that we found in our way, because research was nice, it was nice to gain new knowledge, but it was not always fun. That's the hard truth. It's not always easy to continue. Sometimes you feel that you really want to give up when you find that big rock in front of you and feel that you just can't continue with that. But I learned that instead of thinking of how you'll move that rock in front of you, you find a way to step on it in order to create that stair for you to success. So it was of like a different approach later. We were taking our mistakes, analyzing them, and seeing what did we do wrong in order to not do the same thing. In addition to that, I learned how to properly facilitate the strengths of each team member, because I learned that teamwork isn't just about dividing the work equally between team members. It's more of finding the strengths of each, finding the amplitudes of each, and then dividing the work accordingly. Also, another thing is the friendships and new bonds that you make, because you spend so much time with new people that you may not have been seeing every day or like often, and now you see them on a daily basis. So the bonds that are created are definitely everlasting, and that's also another thing, because it becomes like this family, like this other family you have out there in school or in the lab, and it's really heartwarming and nice. And then because it is like such a long journey, you become really passionate about your project, and it shows when you're presenting also in front of the judges, when you're presenting in the fair itself. It shows that we were really passionate about that project, and we're also getting confidence for others that passion actually shows and that they see the potential in this project.
Now it's the time of the fair. It was an expo at the Dubai Exhibition Center. When we arrived, we started preparing the booth, then we started rehearsing our presentations constantly, so that we are 100% sure we're ready to present in front of the judges and hundreds of visitors. Most of the judges and visitors were fascinated of our presentation, process, poster, and testimonials, and every single detail.
أفضل مشروع جماعي للمرحلة المتقدمة. حور الرئيس أهلي. سعد مروان النعيمي من مدرسة دبي الوطنية.